Good night, good night, good night. Welcome to Chattings with your girl, Lady in the Dark. I hope you all had a wonderful day. Happy Sabbath to all of those who celebrated it. I hope it was a blessed day for you. And thank you so much for joining. People in Holland, they never come up with no water. I run go down for one water and come. Good night, good night. Oh, as you come, please hit the like button for me, please. Thank you so much for joining again. Wow. Okay. People don't hear the news coming out of Jamaica about the 16-year-old. Oh, Lord. You see, when you hear certain news, you just have to wonder, what is happening here in Jamaica. Because, especially when it comes on to, I lie down on my bed. Every night I come and chat to, I'm a bed me, So let me lie down and get myself comfortable. Yeah. You have to wonder what go on because you see them man here, oh boy, they're cold. Cold, cold, cold. It's like they not have no heart. And then maybe when you sit them down, you sit and talk to them and them are gonna tell you say, oh, because me did love her or because me couldn't live without her and all of them something there. It's really, really sad. You see, when I saw her picture, the young girl, the girl pretty. When me say the girl pretty, me mean the little girl. She is beautiful. And just to see that she's just taken away just like that. When I read the Jamaica Observer, basically her grandmother was saying that she encountered financial difficulties and because of that she had to put her educational quests on hold. And I'm like, what kind of financial difficulty a 16-year-old gonna have? What kind of financial difficulty we want 16-year-old to have? Where she gonna say, you know what? Me gonna stop go to school, me want work, me want some money. And when me see it, and me I listen to the lady talk, me say you should be ashamed because you are her grandmother and you see the pitney head down a particular road and you know try to stop her or try to get her the help. Because I personally believe that you see when you have children, I never them ask you if you got to get them. Are you run go fast and get them. So you have to make sure that you provide for them until them are 18, 23, and sometime all when them are 30 at 40 odd. You just make sure say if a food you could give them, you provide for them. And when I hear this grandmother speaking, oh, the girl wanted to help her out and all sort of something. I'm like, no. Mm-mm. If she was going through the financial difficulties, then it should be the mother, the father, the grandmother, whosoever responsible for her, they're the one that's supposed to be providing for her. But no, you have this 16-year old who decided that, guess what? Me go take up woman wood pa me head. Me I go force it and become a woman before time. And not realizing that on her part, she pick up one crosses. What they said is that the ex-boyfriend was her neighbor. That's what the news said. The neighbor. And she just came in from work, and the 38-year-old. Ah, this is the next part too. Uno tell me something. Where a backside 38-year-old I do? How was a man in with one 16-year-old? 38-year-old mechanic, Where the backside him sit down with the 16-year-old I do? So you see when time me hear about him, honestly, me not sorry for him. Because him should have know better. 38. And you gonna sit down a labrish with the art anything. Wait, a how was a man in? So no know say. I don't know, just one little conversation, maybe I go on, some serious conversation maybe was taking place. If you understand when I said serious. But here you have a young lady who decided, a teenager, who decided that she's going to force certain thing. She's not going to wait on the time. She's going to become a woman before time, She's going to take up adulthood before time. And look what happened to her. As you come, guys, please hit the like button for me. Please, please hit the like button. So she take up the womanhood on her head and not realizing that, guess what? One piece of crosses you take up, but you did left it. And this is what I don't think teenagers and people overall realize. You see, anytime you force certain things, just understand it's not going to end well. Because she forced womanhood, look what happened. While she was supposed to be going to school, focusing on her education, making plans as to how she's going to help her grandmother, how she's going to better her life. That's what she was supposed to be focusing on. She decided that she was going to go and take up this job as an ice cream server, decided that she had to take up boyfriend and all of that. And now this beautiful child gone. Now get for living a life. Miss which part them I say, oh, she not living a life yet. I mean, I say, how uno to be blamed? Because I realize that the child was heading down the wrong path, Uno said the pitney says she have financial problem. What kind of financial problem? No, uno supposed to provide for her. I hope that that place where she was working realize that they can get into problem. Because she was 16, not 18, 16. So therefore, no place not supposed to her employer is not the summer or anything. So they're not supposed to be taking her on. She's supposed to be going to school. And based on what I get to understand, they can take, if I like per weekend answer, but based on women here, sound like us, so it sound like it was a full-time job. It sound like it was a full-time job, not a part-time job or anything. Because the grandmother said she put her educational quest on pause so she could work. And you have to wonder. You see, when I check out her thing, guys, please hit the like button for me, please. On TikTok, I said, whoa. When I saw it, I said, whoa. But please, whenever you have your children and you realize that they're going through some problems, try to sit them down, talk to them. If you realize that them want money and everything, if you're in a position, give it the money to them. If you're not in a position to give them, try to make them into a little entrepreneur. So if it means that them go sell some Hershey's chocolate, some little sweetie or something, try. But the funny thing, people, you see some of them young girls here now, They don't want a little bit of money there, you know. They don't want the little $1,000 or the little $5,000 what them are gonna make from that. They want the big money. And them think they can get them big money there and when them go work and go take up big man. And that happen. When them run because boy, it's just as sad. It's really, really sad. And I know for sure that the government entities they're going to pay a close watch with this case because of the fact that she's 16 and she was working. That alone I gonna make them start do some investigations. So please pay attention to your children whenever they're going through their problems. Pay attention to them. When your sister them take up some crosses, try talk to them. The sad thing is that when they take up the crosses, then sometimes they not even know where them pick up until it's too late. That's the time when they realize what they get themselves into. Now, people, you see the truth about life. Oh Lord, you my dog then. Should I do it downstairs and about say, you know what, I come upstairs. So when me done, me just draw for me pillow and my sheet, lock off my light and go sleep. But when I hear them, you hear them. Hi, June Grant, good night. Marcy and Neil, good night. Good night. Thank you so much for joining. Right. So you see the sad thing is that what a lot of us fail to accept is the truth when it comes on to life. And when I was listening to this young lady grandmother speaking, that's the reason why I'm saying that a lot of us fail to accept the truth because the grandmother she was speaking and when I was listening to her she was in denial because she was saying I never had a boyfriend and then she see him and I say you know when you're young and then she had try pretty up certain things and I realized that here you have a grandmother. She lost her granddaughter. She's coming to do an interview and then she started to reveal certain information. And then when they started digging up, she had tried cover up the truth. But what I would want for people to understand, yeah, it looked really bad, Miss Grant. 16 at work. 16 at work, ex-boyfriend killer. Oh Lord, never did use a K word then. 16. So it really looked bad. But oh, you know, dog them again. I mean, like a window, you know, like a window, like not the window. Oh, lie, I mean, like my window there, so that's why them so loud. Anyway, back to what I was saying. The truth is, a lot of us we don't want to accept the truth when it comes on to certain situation. And as I said before, when I was listening to her grandmother interview, that's what I realized because she know what her granddaughter was doing. She know the type of relationship where the granddaughter did have with the guy, but yet still she was there saying that I never know ex-boyfriend, they were just friends. And then when she pick up, then she tried to correct it. Hi, Miss Barrett, good night, good night. So please understand every single time you face a certain situation, and you try to cover it up, you try to turn a blind eye to it, just understand that the truth, it will always come out. And you see, when sometimes when it come out, you not even want to know. You know about it, but you not even want to accept it. When you realize what is happening, you want to turn a blind eye to it. So, what we're supposed to do is that every single situation that we're faced with, we're not supposed to force the time. You see, anytime you realize that anything you have to force, leave it, make it take the step one, step two, steps three. Let it follow the process where it's supposed to go through. Because if this young lady just decided that, oh, guess what? I am 16, I am still a child. Let me sit and wait until I'm 18. She would be here still, but she didn't do that. So make sure that you follow the process. Because anytime you decided that, hey, guess what? Want jump over step 1, step 2, and reach to step 4 and 5. What is going to happen? You're going to end up regret it along the way. And that happened. The other day, I was listening to a YouTuber, Mix Up Boss, and on his platform, this gentleman was speaking about a lady that he took from Jamaica, and when the lady reached to the US, how the lady doing bad. And what I realized is that we have a lot of people in those situations. They force things because them say, you know what, I want a man, I want a woman. Then force it. They realize, say, guess what? This is not right. This is not the right. This is not right, none at all. It's not a relationship I want or so forth. But because of the material things that they were getting, they force it. And at times they end up regret it. If you're in a job and you realize, say, you have to force certain things in that job, you're going to regret it at the end. Relationship, family situation, situationalship, and so forth. Every single thing. That is what is going to happen. So make sure that you sit when you realize that the truth has stare at you, no bother cover up your eye because you don't want to see it. Look it directly in the face and try to come up with steps as to how you're going to work through it. If you're going to take another part or if you're going to go head on into it. But a lot of us, when situations start to stare us in the face, we don't like it, we don't accept it, we turn a blind eye to it. I realize something is happening on social media. And here you have a set of individuals, ladies, who always try to fight against people on social media. And what I realize is happening now is that a lot of them, they are fighting against each other. They are trying to tear each other apart. And you know why that is happening? Because they force that relationship, that not even a relationship, that situationship, that so-called friendship, they force it. So because they force it now, what is happening? Their secret is coming forth on social media. All sort of things start reveal because it wasn't the plan that God had in place for them. But because them say, you know what, me want to tear down this person, me want to tear down this platform, they decided that they're going to go that direction. And that is what is happening. So they are sitting down and they are regretting. Right now, I know say, well, if them regret being friends with certain people because they must say, if me didn't know me not friend that 1 year, if me didn't know me not talk on the phone with that 1 year. Because when they force the friendship, the relationship, you tend to regret it at the end of the day. I like you drive your car, and you realize the car no want to go. So you press the gas, every time you press it, you realize it a buck. And you say, I want to reach us, so you continue. And then right along the road, the car got brought down with you. All along, the car was giving you the signs, I Sandy's world. Cool person, good night. So all along, yeah, get the signs that the car something wrong with the car. But because you want to reach your destination, you decide, say, you know what, I have to reach Kingston today, and that carrier will carry me. So even though when you're driving the car, you realize it a buck. You realize that yeah, hear the funny sound. But you don't want to pay it any attention. You turn up the music, accept the truth, say something wrong with the car because all you're focusing on is that I have to reach Kingston, I have to reach Negril, I have to reach the market. And then maybe when you reach somewhere along the line, boof, the car brought down with you. Cool person, what is this? This is Lady in the Dark, and this is my live that I tend to do from time to time. I speak about relationships, family situation, social media, friendship, and it's more like a encouragement, motivational thing over here. So I don't mix up nothing or anything like that. Okay, cool person. So thank you so much for coming, and I hope that you will stay and just listen to me chatting. Right. So the car was giving you all the signs that something is wrong with it, but because you want to reach your destination, you force it. And then the car go broke down on the road with you. You start cuss this damn piece of old car. Look here, look for. When from last week the light came on the dashboard that something was wrong, or maybe from last month, but you ignore it, and now you're there cussing the vehicle. I say, the old car this, when you're the one to be blamed. Because you see, just as how we at times have to go to the doctor, we need to remember say the same thing with our motor vehicle. It have to go to the mechanic. So you see, when you start get the signs in life, say something wrong, we have to treat with it. We can't wait until it goes sour. We have to treat with it same time. So don't wait. So just imagine when they realized that this 16-year-old was heading into the wrong part, she take up boyfriend will live next door and all of that. When they realized that and everything, they realized that no, guess what? She want money and so forth. If they did act on it right away to make sure that them try to talk some sense into her, maybe she would be alive today. The next thing also, a lot of us here in Jamaica, we don't want to accept it. This is the truth. At times, we have grandmothers, mothers, fathers, aunties, brothers, sisters. You see, one time they have this girl child, and the girl child pretty and look good. Guess what them tend to do? They tend to use that child to send her out so she can go get this and get that for bringing. A lot of the times that is what is happening here in Jamaica in the inner city communities, especially because they have it in their head to say that, oh, the girl turn good. The girl have brown pretty skin. The girl can get any man she want and so forth. The girl are this and the girl are that. And they're sitting there. To them, sometimes you hear them say, me whole, no man no want me again, me old, me can't do this again. She just a come. So make she enjoy life. Make she go out there go seek it. So at times you have the aunts, the grandmother, the mothers, the fathers who put them pitney out. Tell them, say, go get this, go get that. So you see, sometime when the child might look at them and say to them that, oh, I need a new outfit. Oh, my school shoes, it need to be changed. The bottom split, the top, a strip, it get tight. They might say to her, oh, guess what? You're 16 now. You reach the age of consent. You can't go get a man. Literally, you have people here in Jamaica who will say something like that to their 16-year-old. They will tell them to go and get it. And you see, sometime when they go and get it, guess who is collecting? Whether it be the mother, the grandmother, the father, they are collecting from it. And they don't, I wonder if they don't realize what they're doing. Because a whole heap of that happen. You see, in the inner city community, the next thing that is quite rampant is the young boys. They will take them. You realize that they don't go to school. They will take them and they will put at a corner and they will give them a little buckle with little liquid soap and a little screechy and say, go on at a stoplight there. Go clean couple car windows. And they will be out there in the sun from morning till evening. And when they sit and they hustle and they make their money, when they reach back in, they just have to take it out of their pocket and hand it over. That is what is happening. And when you hear people sit and people say that, oh, this not taking place, child labor not taking place, trafficking not taking, it is there. It is tearing us in the face. But a lot of us, we turn a blind eye to it. I can tell you that for sure. Because right at Trafalgar Road, right there in Kingston, little bit up, which office you have OPM, the Office of the Prime Minister. You see, right at that stoplight sometime, you'd be surprised when you stop to see the children that come ready to clean your car window, your car windshield. Some little boy, some people were supposed to be at school. Sometimes when you ask them, because me fast, so when they come, me we ask them, so how comes they at school? Sometimes they tell me, oh, miss me up on the morning shift, or oh, miss me up on the evening shift. Some of them will tell you straight, them not go school. Some, they will tell you, so them just come and them a try to help their mother with such and such. So the truth is there to say that this is happening in Jamaica. But guess what? Even the people them in big position who can make a change, turn a blind eye to it. They don't accept it that this is going on. We need to tackle it now. Show your face, Happy Cave Waterfall. That's the reason why I'm called Lady in the Dark. I don't show my face. I'm a lady in the dark. That's the reason why. Caroline Campbell, is it done? Is it what done? I don't know your talk. I don't show my face. Happy Cave Waterfall. That's the reason why I'm Lady in the Dark. So now you have people coming out and people saying, a 16-year-old, oh, she not there at school. She's supposed to be at school. Why she at work and all of that? She's not the only one. We have whole heap of them. When you pass the stoplight, you see them. When you go into certain Chinese store, you see them. It is happening. So now people are saying that this and the truth, it was there all along, staring us in the face. But a lot of us decided that, guess what? Enough with business, we are going to turn a blind eye to it. When you see the politicians, they pass them at the stoplight. They ask them, what you doing on the road? How comes you're not in school? They try to change anything about it or so forth. Because I can tell you, if individuals who are in power, if they came out and said, oh, guess what? We're not going to tolerate this, an end to this and so forth. Make sure say every single stoplight that it happened in Kingston, from 3 Miles, Trafalgar, Crossroad, all over. They said, we're going to put a police there. We're going to put an agent from CDA there. It wouldn't happen again. It wouldn't, but it not affect them. So because it's not affecting them, they turn a blind eye to it. They don't accept the truth that, guess what? It is happening right here in Jamaica. Child labor right here in Jamaica. It is happening. And then you hear they talk about other countries that are doing it, and how then it is happening. It's just for us now to accept the truth and to realize that more need to be done for our children. We need to start take care of them. You can't have parents just a breed up. I have them pitney. When they have the pitney, then go left them with the grandmother, with the grandfather. No, that not supposed to be happening. It not supposed to be happening. You see, when I look, a perfect example of not accepting the truth is what happened recently with the local government election. I think that election, it opened the eyes of a lot of us here in Jamaica to let us know that, guess what? Our systems need to be changed. We need to get with technology. We need to accept certain things. Because when you hear a little election call, and it'll take you days before you can know who win. And then when you hear who win, you hear them say, oh, this person get more vote, this person have more division, there's a tie, but yet still you hear they're saying that, okay, another one. You have to wonder how. But what is happening is that they fail to accept the truth that the electoral system, it don't make one God sense. It done with, it outdated. They need to get with technology, start to use technology in the system. the need for change, the practice as how to do, they do certain things and so forth. They might carry this and box from this. Change all of that and make it better because we're living in an era where technology is taking over. Every minute you hear AI this, AI that. So they realize what is happening, but them now accept the truth because they are comfortable with the old ways. They are comfortable knowing that, oh, guess what? We can do this when we have it like this. We can do that. We can do this. When you listen to what is happening in certain government entity and you hear about the corruption at its highest, you hear how people are blessed people now and how people are do this and all of that. You think the authorities they don't know? They know about it. But again, they don't accept the truth. They try to turn a blind eye to it because at the end of the day, every single one of them is benefiting from it. I was shocked the other day when I hear a politician came out and was talking about buying of votes here in Jamaica. And I'm like, what you're talking about? Why you talking about? This is something that is happening years upon every single election. This is something that is happening. And guess what? Sometimes are the same set of politicians, them, they are the same ones that you hear. And you have to wonder why. You see, anytime they stand up and they said, okay, one person can't make the change, it have to be an entire team. So one person might see what is happening and things coming on the no. Mm-mm. You alone can't make the change. It have to be the entire team. You have to know, hey, guess what? This is what is going on. But here in Jamaica, we tend to feel we don't want to accept the truth. We live in denial. We don't want to come to terms with certain things. We don't want to say this is happening in our country. But it is time for us to just accept it. It is happening. And until we decided that we're going to make ways as to how to change it, it is going to continue happening. So this 16-year-old, guess what? Maybe next week, next year, you're going to hear about another one because it is something that is happening. When you listen to our young boys nowadays, I saw a video going around with one on social media, and they were asking him what he want. The man said he want a crown. No, no, a lie, and a crown him say he want a fat markets. Right, that was his exact word, fat markets. So this young man said he wanted a markets, and they asked him, oh, he's going to get it. Guess where young man say, chop, chop. This is something that is happening in Jamaica, rampant, all over. What you realize now is that our young girls, our young boys, they don't want to go to school anymore to further their education. They want to have this get rich quick thing. They don't want to work for nothing. They just want to get up and they want to get it. So guess what? I want the markets. Me now go get a job to go get the markets. Me I go try to go chop, forget it. I want some money if go help my grandmother. Me now go decide so me go school. Me I go work feed. Me I go get my education so I can get a good job. Guess what I'm going to do? Me I go get a boyfriend. My next door neighbor over there, so me know saying have some money cause guess what? In a certain type of activities. So me know say me can get some money off of him. So me go get some money off of him. At them something there go on. Gloria Williams, good night, good night. At them something there go on in Jamaica. But a lot of us will not accept it, and until we do, it is going to continue the same way. You see, I like us females. You see, when time we have a huge piece of belly in front of we, and you're looking at the mirror sometime now, and people tell you say your belly big, and you look and you say, but my belly not big. My belly alright, man. And then next time you look again, then you just say, yeah, get your belly I get too big or yeah, get too fat. And you look and you say, no man, me alright and everything. You now realize. And then when you finally Realize you're looking at you say, no, but my clothes then can't fit me and so forth. You go to the doctor. Your doctor now I go tell you say, oh, you have this, you have that, you have that. No, you finally want. Oh yes, yes, Miss Grant. That's what they're referring to. That's what all the young boys them nowadays want to do. When you go to the doctor and the doctor decide that, hey, this test it not right, you have that, you have that. That's when you need to start lose. So that's when you start to accept the truth that guess what? You put on too much weight, you get too fat. And that is the time now when you have to sit and it will become even harder for you to lose it. Because maybe when people was trying to point it out to you, maybe you just had on 5, 12 pounds extra. But now you have on 20, 30, 40. It's going to become even harder. So a lot of us, people will tell us, you're looking at the mirror, it has tear back by you, but you don't want to accept the truth. You don't. I like some people in a relationship, and they in the relationship and day one, they realize say, okay then, so that man here, me can't bother with him, but he have some money, me go and chill. Me go and work with him because he have some money. From day one, they realize, say, the man, the person now go take tea, but the person have some money. So me I go and bill. Look a bit down the line, something go happen. And then did they say it same way. Me I go and work with him. Me can't bother with that. Me just go and work with him. Me not gonna make nothing trouble me. Me I go ignore that. Then I get something else happen. Me I go and work with him. Me in the relationship now too long. Me can't go change. Me I go and stay. Then look a bit after something else happen again. Boy, me too old now. Me can't go bother. Me can't go bother if you go start over. Me just go and work with him. All along they see everything, but they don't accept the truth. They don't accept the truth. I saw a video on TikTok, and this video was of this female. She went through her boyfriend phone and she saw a message from Chantal. The message was basically saying that they had a relationship. Then she skipped and she saw another message from Derek. Now, Derek turned out to be the guy friend, Jim Buddy. She realized that him and Derek now in a something. So when she looked them at talk about them first kiss and all this and the man must tell Derek so when he come at the gym later I'm gonna get another one and so forth. When you listen to the lady now, she start go through with everything and I put him out and everything, she tired of it. I mean, it's about wait. So another first time. Another first time, because when you listen to her and what she was saying, she tired of him and in cheating, this and that. I'm like, okay then. Because guess what? It was there all along. The man I got to tell her said he was going through something, and that's the reason why he seek Derek, because Derek was there for him. Him and Derek was just talking. I'm like, no, stop say that. Just accept it and done. You're a man, you like man. That is the plain truth. The simple say to the woman say, oh, he was there for me. No. And a whole heap of man nowadays in a them situation there. They don't want to accept the truth about who they are. And because of that, you realize that they have females, I take for fool, I hurt, and I give heartache. Just accept the truth when you realize that you're heading into a certain direction. Just simply say, okay, this is where I'm heading. Is either you try to pull back yourself from going there. If you believe that you can't be pulled, then you go. But just accept the truth. Say, hey, guess what? Me love man, me a man. Just accept the truth. Nobody did it and say, okay, me love them, but me go continue live with no woman. Uh-uh. If you are a woman and you know say you love woman, but guess what? Me go continue live with my man. Uh-uh. Just accept the truth. That is who you like. So because it's who you like, is either you go prayer and fasting and ask God for try change you. You try to start think about certain things different and do certain things different. If you realize say you don't want to do that, just continue with your life. Continue down that track and enjoy yourself because that is what you want. But don't lie to yourself and lie to others. Just be truthful to yourself. Because you see, one heap of time, the truth not hurt we, you know. The truth not hurt. What hurt? And when time you try cover up the truth, you start lie, you start do this. And you see the funny thing is, when you tell one lie, you have to tell one other lie to cover it up. Then you have to tell one next lie to cover it up. Then you have to tell one next lie to cover it up. And that's the weirdest thing. That is it. Because somewhere along the line, you're going to lose track of all of the lies them where you tell and you try cover up. You're going to lose track. You're not going to remember it. So just accept the truth. Just tell the truth. If you know say you're a thief, just simply say, oh, guess what? I have a problem, I have sticky finger. And just seek the help. But not simple no say you have this weakness and you are going to work with the N and the B bank. And you know say that are your problem, you know. And now you decide, say, guess what? I'm going to become a teller at this bank. And all of that. Every day I'm going to deal with millions of dollars. And you know what you are. And you know say you can't deal with that because you're going to see the people their money and it got ready. You're going to get ready I want to touch it. So if you know you can't work in a certain position, nobody take up your work because you want work and say you're going to do it. Because you see when you do that, you're going to get yourself in a problem. I can tell you right now, Miss Woman, we used to work at surgical. She must have said that. She must have said that, you know. If she did just know, she leave it alone because she knows that she not like nice things. And she can't afford it and she going to want to afford them. So leave it alone. So sometimes you know the truth, but because you want this, you want that, you make the want overcome the truth, you know. I remember I want, I don't need, because sometimes when you check it out, they want the Audi, they want the Range Rover, they want the Mark X, they want the Crown, they want the BMW. None of that I don't need, you know. I just they want. And at that, make them go into certain direction. So when you know who you are, what you can deal with, just accept the truth and not try to cover it. Don't pretend say you know you're somebody else. Nobody come and pretend say you want good it when you know really and truly nothing, no good but no, don't do that. Don't. You see, this lady on social media, you know, as much as how we love cuss her out, MC, you see, we have to respect her, you know. And when I say we have to respect MC, I mean we have to respect MC. Because here you have a female on social media. She not come and pretend, say, she had this goody two shush. She not come and pretend, say, she this and she that. She come and she tell you straight out, me dirty, me this, me that. She come, she cuss out people just the same. She make people know the type of person that she is. She not put on the mask. She not come and act like she's all this. Well, may I talk about her mouth now. She not come and act like she's this. She not go cuss out people. She not go be nice to people. No, she not do that. She come and she just string out the nasty word them. She no business who want like her from who no want like her. She just string out the nasty word them because guess what? That is who she is, you know. All if that is not who she is, that is who she accept herself to be. The tracer. She already accept it and she's going to continue with it. So you see, most time we just have to respect her if you know say, okay, if you go over there, if you sit down and watch her, you know where you're gonna get. You know what she's going to do. She are gonna cuss you out. Was watching one of her video and she was doing a promotion. She's doing promotion now for a herbal place. And she was talking about telling people about it and saying that if them to seek medical advice before they start taking it and so forth. And I'm like, wow, this is really nice. Because I remembered recently she was trying to get a company to work for a company, and the company basically tell her that they're not gonna give her them product because of her mouth, how she love for trace. And she did a session, now I go stop trace and everything. So now she get this product and she a promote it and she a tell people about it. Oh, good. You know, say 3 minutes after, not even 3 minutes good after, she start cause she not business which product she a promote or anything. She just start cuss, just start say certain things. If nobody now feed her, if nobody now do this, then and I'm like, whoa. She figured say, no, she a try promote her product. So just imagine, if here you have a lady we go out and decide say, oh, guess what? Me go just simple say, me go try for be good. Now accept the fact that she a one little feisty woman. She a go cuss out anybody. She a go cuss out people here and there. The company can't say nothing to her, because them did already know the truth about her. They already know who they had behind the product. But a lot of companies, they don't care about that. All they care about is just sale. They just care about the fact that, oh, guess what? This social media person is going to promote my product. I'm going to get 2 or 3 person on her platform. And especially if when she start taking my product, they realize that it's working. The belly I get flat and so forth, she'll lose couple weight. Better for me, my product I go sell. That's the only thing they care about. So just imagine if they never accept the truth. Maybe they would have called her no one tell her say them never like that. She need to do it. But they can't because they accept the truth. And a whole heap of females on social media and celebrity overall, they don't accept the truth about situation. They will come, they will talk this and they will say that. And yes, behind closed door, then broke on me and you. When me say them broke, me mean them broke. You hear say them a file for bankruptcy, them a do this and you wonder, but wait, how that a person end up into that situation? That person used to be a millionaire. Why? When they check their account, and then realize say, oh, guess what? May I spend more than what may I make? They never accept that. They never accept it. They continue to spend, because they're so accustomed to a lifestyle now. They want to make John public. She said, guess what? Me a celebrity, me I live the life, me I make money. When every time them people in their bank account, they realize that the bank account are cry out, no, 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 stop. No, 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 no buy that far. No, no, no. No take out that jewelry there. No, 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 no go that Jacob. No, 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 no. The bank account are cry out. But because they want to please people, they want people to think that they might live the best life. They are a movie star. They might want big top singer. They might want big rap artist. All when the bank account in a red, them still not accept it. Them still a spend. And then finally you hear say, guess what? They're in bankruptcy. Then file for bankruptcy. And you wonder, why did they sit and wait until it reached that stage? Because they never accept the truth. A lot of times they tend to get a album where sell off or a movie where got good at the box office, and they make some money. And they said, okay, then we're gonna get one next big role. We're gonna get a big hit again. And they are sitting down waiting. They must spend carelessly because they are waiting on that big hit. They're waiting on that big song where I go bust them. Them are wait on that big movie role where I go come. And it never come. So because the big movie role never come, they end up in a bankruptcy. When all along, all they were supposed to do is just accept the fact that, oh, guess what? I have $1 million to my name. That is all I have. So I have to spend what the $1 million can afford me. That is just the truth right there. They don't have to go to them way and do this. Just accept the fact you're You just have $1 million or you just have 500,000. Work with that because that is what you have. I saw something the other day with Wendy Williams. And you see, when I saw it, I was like, wow, wow. And I hope people sit and then look at what is happening with this lady, and understand, say, no matter how you're at the top, no matter how things are going for you, you can end up down on your knee. You can end up back to square one with nothing. Because when I was watching her, it's like she never remember who she was talking. She just look disoriented. And I'm like, oh my God. Because her sister, she was going through it. She was going through it. And I don't know if people remember who Wendy Williams used to be, This is a woman when she used to be on her talk show. She no business who she want shame, She no business what she want say, She will talk to people, And it's like sometimes she will invite them and then she just take them, give them a curveball, and you sometimes you look at them and they don't even know how to answer because they weren't expecting that from her. And when I look at her now, sitting down, looking so fragile, I'm like, whoa, because it goes to show that every single one of us, you can reach the highest point, you can get back down. So no matter things say, oh, me this and me that, certain things now gonna happen to you. No. Sickness, anyone of we can get sick. We can be here right now, I talk to you, and maybe something go happen to me tomorrow. Maybe I have a person here listening to me, maybe something might happen tomorrow. So you see, sickness is for every single one of us. Nobody no go shop, go buy it. So we just have to understand that when you reach a certain level, you have to remember that anything can happen to you. So don't look down upon people. Don't talk to people in a disrespectful manner. When you have certain things staring you in the face that you're married to a man and the only reason why the man there with you is because you're a big show talk show host. So even when you know that, just accept the truth and go look somebody who will be able to be there with you to help you. Yes, God forbid. God forbid. I'm just using that as an example. Sorry. Right. So we just have to understand that sickness, when you listen to Prince, or King now, King Charles, you know that I heard someone said he's going to be the shortest reigning king. And look how it's funny. Here you have the king, 2022. Was it 2022 or 20? Anyway, whenever I did become king. And now they're saying that him have the big C. And I'm like, wow. Because it once again, it a show we, so guess what? Sickness are for the poor man. Sickness are for the rich man. Sickness are for every God's soul. So we just have to be careful where we do. That's all. And you see, the weirdest thing is sometimes you have the man on the street side who is eating out of the garbage. I drink the dirty water and everything, and nothing wrong with them, Nothing wrong with them. And then you have all of these people now where I got a fancy restaurant, I eat here, so and you hear the big C and so forth. So you have to wonder what happened. Because maybe people expect say the man where eat all that garbage at him certain things I gotta take. But it goes to show it no matter your position in life, certain things can happen to you. It no matter who you are, it will happen to you. So all we are supposed to do is just understand we have to treat people good. We can't backbite people. Every day you get up, you cuss. And when you cuss, same old thing you cuss. So. You have your neighbor, every day you cuss the neighbor for the same thing. The tree hang over your yard. And when it nasty up your yard, so you cuss the neighbor. The neighbor over there play music Every day are the same thing. Yeah, cause the neighbor. No, it no make sense. It no make sense every day you get up and you cuss. Because I see sometimes when you get up every day and you cuss about the same problem, it not help it one bit, You just a stress out yourself even more. Because if you have that neighbor and the neighbor disturb you and you talk, you don't need to talk too much. You don't need to be talking. Just reach out to who you need to reach out to and make them know that the person that disturb you and they will come and take care of it. If you realize you have your children and every day you cuss them about the same thing, their room dirty, and then when you are cussing up, them not tidy up the room. You cuss them Monday, girl, see how your bed nasty up. Go tidy up your bed, go tidy up your room. You realize maybe you're going there, the bed look tidy, the place look tidy. When you lift up the sheet, you look everything under the bed. The dirty cup, the cheese chips bag, the biscuit bag, everything under the bed. And you start cuss now. Every day you cuss. And you wonder, oh, my pressure eye. Oh, me this. And you are cause it by yourself. When you take up all of them, something there, yeah, cuss. Just imagine, if when time you ignore the room and the room turn there, and everything, all you have to do is just get some rat poison, some roach, bait and all of them, so just put at the doorway at the baby room or the child room. So none no come out paying you. Just put there so. You see when them in there and them say it turn bad, eventually they have to clean it. I saw me look on situation. You cannot make certain things stress you out. I remember the other day I said something to someone that they're not supposed to do it. And the person said to me that they're going to do it because they want to understand what is happening. I said, no, don't do it. Because if you do it, you're going to breach a certain law. It's not going to go through the right process that it's supposed to. So the person still went ahead and did it. No, I was shocked when I saw an email. And basically, the email was from someone saying such and such what happened and how they're going to take. I'm like, mm hmm, mm hmm. I know everything where you see, you figure fast with it. Sometimes when you see it there, leave it alone. Leave it alone. No matter say you want correct all of the problems them, and so forth. Because sometimes you have people in high position, them see the same problem, them pass it, go, them pass it, come. The same thing like what I was saying about the child labor, when you have the young boys them at the stoplight going up to office of the prime minister way, at Trafalgar, at Waterloo, at 3 miles and all of that. I may tell you, say, me sure no say politician pass them, go and pass them, come, and they no pay no mind. Are the same thing. Sometimes nobody try to correct problems because when you try to correct problem bigger than you cause problem for yourself. Because of that happen now to this person. I try to correct something, and no, not do it that way there. Problem. So when you see yourself end up in a certain situation, you wonder how you end up in that because you decide so you go fast with certain things. I saw AD was playing a video on her platform of this businesswoman, and she was complaining about her Mercedes Benz and how everybody was telling her that she is to get her Mercedes Benz and how she had talked about how she work hard and how she do this and how she do that. People may go tell her something, and everybody can take mountain, and everybody can sit and see person saying certain things about them and turn a blind eye. Some people are gonna make it stress them out. Because you see when me look on a lady, me say so we are all over the situation for. You know business with what they want say, you know how you get your Benz. So you see from me know how me get my Benz. Me no business where Tom, Dick and Harry have to say about it. Cause me know how me get my Benz. So you know what me would I do? Would I go? Right now they have one. If me that drive one simple one, would I go for the 4matic. If I want 2021, me I go for the 2023. give them something more to talk about as some me view things. Because what I realize, especially here in Jamaica, people not understand how hard people have to work to get certain things. And you see, when you get it, you realize that everybody have a say as to what happened in your life. You hear people want to tell you this, people want to tell you how to start live, people want to tell you who to talk to, where to go, what to wear, what to eat, how to dress, or if you have to wear makeup or not. No. When you know, say you work hard for your money, you work hard to live the life that you're living. Enjoy it. Don't business what people have to say, because people, they will always talk. And especially, you know who always talk to? They said they will not have nothing to go on for them. At them make people problem at them head, because they're sitting down and they're wondering. So maybe that same person, what did I tell her? I said she SH. Maybe that same person I do it night after night, and all them a do it. Them a realize that they can't buy a Benz. Maybe the only thing where them end up with our 1990 Lada. By the way, they still have Lada. Anyway, maybe that's all the person end up with. Or maybe all the person end up with a one little bus fare. And them a realize, say, guess what? Them a do it 7 days for the week, 5 days for the week, and them not do it. And them reach. So that's why whole heap of people, when you have young girls here in Jamaica, me get this whole heap too. When you have young girls, we tend to achieve certain things. You hear people tell them, say, as Maddie bet them have it, and so forth. And I'm like, no. Because that is what people always say. Because you see, when you start to live a life a certain way, and people start to look at you and then believe, say, yeah, live good, and everything, they don't really know what to say. You just a drive a pretty car, you live in a one big house, but guess what? In the bank account, you just have one little money put on. In your cupboard, are just the regular food, tin mackerel, sardine, couple bully beef, corned beef, as we call it, rice and flour, nothing more. Them not understand that. They are looking and they're saying, oh, that person there have money. They don't think about how hard the person have to work for it. Then start to bad mind the person. And if every single one of them understand, you see the same way that person they get up and work hard for theirs, you see, if them get up and go work for them too, they would be surprised to know that guess what? They could have a Benz. Then could have buy one Benz. We have a lot of teachers here in Jamaica. May I tell you no for sure. No teacher where you say I live good life, no live that half a teacher salary. No government worker wanna say I live certain life. Nah, live it off of the salary where them are get at the end of the month. They have to have a side also. Because I was shocked. When me say shock, me mean shock. When me say me did I go apply for teacher one school, and the people them say, okay, we're going to take you. And when them tell me how much money them are gonna give me, and me sit down and me I think about it. Yes, but wait. Me if you plan, me if I go sit down and do lesson plan every weekend. Me have to go there in my yard, me have to go do my lesson plan. Me have to go carry one paper for mark. Me have to go sit down and count to pick me. Me have to go do for this money. And then something that go through my head, for this a little bit of money. So you see, when you see the teachers them and they're living a certain lifestyle, just understand is either when they finish at that school, then find one university, one college, and go teach, or they end up in some call center, a work, or they have their business where they might run. I saw it go here in Jamaica. Some people, when people they sit down and they must say, me not understand. She in a that position, she had just one teacher. How she fear drive a Benz. At that well, if them must say, she just one teacher. Oh, she drive one Benz. Teacher now make no money. So oh she drive Benz. Them no realize say, guess what? When the woman, when you there, you're bed 9 o'clock at night time, the woman turn up I teach adults or some other students, children or teenager, when you there in your bed. They don't understand. So when time you the home a weekend can run up and down with your pitney, this lady might have to be in her business and make sure say everything I go as oh it's supposed to. But you have some people, they will spend years in a job. And because them see somebody just come now, and I do the job for a couple of years and start. I drive big Benz, I live in a pretty house, you hear them start say, oh, I this the person I do. And that's why the person get it. Mm-mm. I know so it go. I know so it go. You have some teachers, and when you look at them, you have to wonder. They don't realize that them just around down them body. Literally. Because they will be at a school and they will be at that school from 7 to 12 or from 8 to 12 or from 8 to 2, 8 to 3. And then they do that 5 days of the week, When 5 p.m., they end up at one university and then do that for the 5 night. And you wonder, oh, them rest. They have time for the family? They don't have none. Them not have none at all. Because they understand they want to achieve something, and the only way they're going to achieve that is if they work hard feet. Them understand, say, they want to drive the pretty car, they want to live a certain life, them know. The government work now go cut it. Government work alone now cut it. So I remember the other day I was saying to someone, the person asked me, say, no, man, go home, go work. And the person said, say you work? Me say, yeah. And the person was like, but you work during the day? Me say, yeah. Then I say, so what you need for work again? I mean, I'm like, okay then. Me say, when you get pay or your pay go, you can't do everything with your pay? No. Then the person, who tell me if you go ask the person that question? Papa Jesus. The person start telling me, say, then get pay. And then pay this a bill and that a bill. And right now, them still need $27,000 because they have this a bill figure pay. And they don't know where it go come from. They don't know. Me I said, that's why you need another job. Me said, that's why you need another job. Because if you did have another job now, they had a job now, would I just cushion it? But what I realize is that a lot of people here in Jamaica, they have it in the head that is only overseas people work 2 jobs. And then they're in Jamaica, and they're sitting down wondering how then just I live paycheck to paycheck. How nothing now go on for them. How they want done them house for how long and then can't done the house. How they want change them vehicle and then can't change the vehicle. How they want buy medication and them have to sit down and wait until month end for buy it. That's the reason why. Because they sit and they depend on the little paycheck where they might get. They don't understand that, guess what? Sometimes you need another income. Especially when you know say you don't have no man or no woman to help you out, that make it even worse. You need the income, the next income. But whole heap of people here in Jamaica, they are so comfortable living below standard. You realize that every day, they just want to get up, they want to put on their clothes, go work, come back. They don't think that, okay, I can start a business on the side, I can do this. They just want the regular 9 to 5 and nothing more. My uncle, people, may I talk to him the other day, and the man, he was going on an interview and he called me asking how basically where them going to ask him what I'm supposed to say and so forth. He was just asking for some advice. And when I was talking to him, I said, so how the pay go? The man tell me, say, I'm going to tell him, say, I want 10 grand a day. I said, huh? Because I was thinking to myself, 10 grand a day, because I know the type of person that he is. And I'm like, 10 grand a day, so I'm going to work 6 days for the week. And I'm going to get 10 grand a day. And people, you know who that man here? The man here, a man will work on construction site. He will make the door jam. When them want to do them decking, and all of them look at something they plumbing and all of them look at something them we do. And when the man tell me say a 10 grand a day him for pay for that type of work, I'm like, what the heck? Because imagine you're working 6 days for the week and your rate is 10,000 Jamaican dollars, per day. So you know, so for the 6 days, how much money that people? $60,000. That are just 1 week. You have some people, then get up. You see them in a stocking, they in a them tie, they look nice, gonna work. Sit down in a AC, and guess what? For the month, then just I get the 60,000. This person I get 120,000 in a 2 weeks. Them not even I get it for the month where you see them in the office. And yet still, these are some of the same set of individuals when them see one man with the power and construction site, when they see one man do certain work, then look down on them, they start to say, oh, that's why they should have gone at school and further them education. Hey, guess what? The construction worker making more money than you with the degree who is working in the call center for $80,000. Guess what? The construction worker making more money than you, the accountant who sit down and check people money. Because it's $10,000 per day. I like, seriously, it's not so much money. So no, me I wonder now, me I said, no man. They really need to teach our young people them now, to let them know, say, guess what? If you are go to school and you can't take it to the book, just go learn a skill. Go learn the skill, because just as how you have the people them who have them degree, them masters, and make the bag of money, you can do it just the same. And he after me ask him how much money them have to pay, and him tell me. And him said to them, I bet me know say, if him could have read the blueprint properly, that are the plan, the house plan and so forth, he would have get more. I'm like, hold on there. So you mean to tell me say $10,000 a day? And yeah, make me know now, say if you could have read the plan, they would have pay you 12 or $14,000 per day. And I'm like, okay. I was just like, okay. Because I always hear, where people say, oh, when you have a skills, it better. But you see, when you have somebody who can tell you exactly how much they're making, and that is just one work. Because me can't tell you most time. In work during the week, and you say on weekend or on Sunday, in go and do our next work. And sometimes when you go and do your next work on Sunday, I want easy, I want $30,000 in clap just like that. So when time you have your child and you realize, say, no matter how you try preach to the people, if you take up book, take up your book, go do this, go read, just accept it. No, say, and every single child is going to become brilliant in terms of book work. Just understand, say, some of them, they just will learn as skills, because we need the mechanic, we need the plumber, we need the electrician, we need the construction worker, just the same. So just accept it. No matter how you see the truth as staring at the face, you did it, because you see all the signs, no matter how you try with the child, the pitney now past 30. When you get the child report, come 30 in a class, 20, and you did it, all right, mega send you a evening class. The pitney already I got evening, all right, mega send you a Saturday class. The pitney already I got a Saturday class. No. Just accept it, that sometimes you realize that a lot of them, they're going to use their hand, they're going to have some skills and so forth. When you realize them can paint, encourage them to paint. People, there was a story for telling them, I mentioned painting. One evening I was coming from work, so right at Central Village in Spanish Town, well, in St. Catherine, that is close to NHT, RGD, down that side. You have this gentleman, him have some beautiful paintings put up. Me with my enough self pull over my car, me check my purse, me realize I did have 10,000 something in my purse. And I say, all right then, maybe I can buy one of them for about $3,000 and go put in my house so my house can look bossy because they are beautiful. When me stop and ask the man, me just have to just take my little broke self and go in my car. This small Aki painting, when I asked him, because I was looking at it and I was saying, yeah, it will look really nice in my kitchen. When me asked the man how much for it, the man said 15,000. Me see one next one lady with one water bottle on her head. Me ask the man how much for it. The man tell me 20 something thousand. I'm like, what am I say? Because I never know. Me just say, okay then, thank you. They're beautiful. Me just go back in my car with my broke self. Cause me no know when me did I go with $10,000. And out of the $10,000, I know me never did I plan for use everything. I was saying to myself, me just I go use one $3,000. So you know what me do? Me just stop a Bashko and look pan some in a Bashko. And me look pan them and me kiss me teeth. Me I say, you know what, me not like how them a look. Might as well me go print my photos and put them in a frame and put them on the wall because me not like how the others look, them just look cheap. So me never like how they look. But I'm like, just imagine you have your child, and all you try, send this child to maths class. When you're looking at the maths book, all you see are pure drawing. You send the pitney at English, all you say, pure drawing. And you did there cuss the pitney. I tell the pitney this and hey, just accept the truth. Just accept it. That child is not going to be an accountant. That child is not going to become a teacher. That child is not going to become the lawyer. That child is not going to become the doctor. Maybe that child is going to become an artist, painter, electrician, architect, something. So just accept it. Whole heap of parents, them don't accept the truth. Them realize, what the child is going to become. But because them no want them pitney to be that, them not accept it. Them a try force other things down the pitney them throat. It's like when you're going to church and you realize the pitney don't have no interest in a church. It will come now and then and so forth. Now have no interest in a church. You realize the pitney want go track, the pitney want go swimming class, the pitney want go dance class, and all of them there. But because want the pitney figure go on choir, you send the pitney a choir practice. And you wonder, not realizing what the child want to do is dancing, what the child want to do is swimming, karate, them little something there. You have some parents, they will lock up them pitney in the house every day and then wonder, oh, the pitney so rude. The pitney misbehave, everything them pull up and so forth. When time, every day they have the pitney. Not realizing that all they're supposed to do, just put the child outside. Let the child roam. Because you see, when they go outside and they can explore, you'd be surprised to know that, guess what? That child is an outdoor pitney. I know pitney where you can have in a house pan tablet. Hi, blessed one, good night, good night. It's not a child who you can have in a house and say, take up your tablet and you have them on tablet from morning till. No. Mm-mm. You give them bikes, them bicycle, then go on outside, then go and ride them bicycle. You give them couple marble. Children still play marble. Then can go outside, then go play it. They don't want to be in the house. But because you want the child to be inside, you want them to do this and that, No. Just accept the truth when you see it a stare you in the face. Not try force certain things down. You pitney them. Don't. Because you know that, oh, guess what? I want a lawyer. I want a doctor. You're going to force the pitney figure out. No. Ask the child what they want. Because sometimes they will tell you, oh, I want to become a track and field athlete. I want to become a singer. I want to become a swimmer. I want to become a chef. And all of them something there. I remember this lady was telling me that her son wanted to become a chef. And The son was going to Campion, but she's saying because of how brilliant he is, she don't want him to become the chef. She want him to become pilot, doctor, or lawyer. And I was like, so are what you want or what the child want? And this lady said every Sunday, her son is just 14. She don't need to cook nothing in her house. She said she don't need to cook. The child get up, him season up everything, and him cook it from scratch. She said she just stop now and make him do what he want to do. Because she realized that he's very good at it. I remember one day she gave me pasta and people, jerk chicken pasta. The pasta bad, man. Oh, sorry. The pasta was so delicious. Me eat it and me call and me say, no man, you don't have no more. Me I beg you some more with my craving self. And she said, no, I know me cook it. Me say, oh, and me say, seriously? She said, yes, he was the one that did it. I'm like, you're joking. And she was like, nope. I was shocked when, because I go to restaurants, I had their pasta, it never tastes good like this young man pasta. And for here say I want 14-year-old cook it. I'm like, wow. I remember another day she took, what was it again? It was some rice with it was some confusing rice. And when we did it, because when me look on it, me I said, no, sir, me no want to taste it. She bet me know say she had the rice in the fridge. And him going at the fridge and he see it was like fried rice, but it was fried rice with a little twist. Because him put him chicken, him put him vegetable, a whole heap of some things. When you look, it was colorful. Sweet pepper, bell pepper, Lord of mercy, cucumber, carrot. I mean, I said, no man, me don't like how it look. Me say it look confusing. Those were my exact word to her. Me said, me no want none of that rice because that rice look confusing. Eh, people, she said, taste it, taste it. You see, when me go taste the rice, me call over my next co-worker and she taste it, she just go over and she go bake some cake plate and we sit down there and eat the rice. And we yam it and we not even did one for lunch. Because at the time I had in my lunch bag brown stew chicken and white rice. And I think my co-worker, she had a patty. We never want that again. The way the young boy food did shot. And all along, she always I say, him pass for this at school. This is one of the top school. Him can do it. So she don't know why I say he want to become chef. When he was going to primary school and his careers day, she said she never used to in a no problem. Forget no fancy uniform or anything because all him want is him chef cap and an apron. That's all the young boy wanted to wear to careers. And she said he did it right throughout the years at primary school. Every year, him just as chef, 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 chef. And she said at one point, she said she had go buy one police suit. And she said, you know what, me not even go waste my money and go buy it. She said she just make him continue with him chef hat and him apron. And right now, when you hear she talk, she said, me just make him stay, he go do what he want to do. He can go start him own business. And I say, exactly. Let him do what he want to do. No make, because you did say you want to become a doctor, become the doctor, you got to try force doctor down the little boy. Make the little boy become a chef. And he's bright. When we said the little boy bright, him bright. When you hear the little boy speak Spanish, I'm like, okay then. Him just brilliant. And the young boy can cook. Just thinking, no mother want her child to be a sanitation worker, but what would we do without those? Exactly. Exactly. What would we do without them? Oh, you know that a perfect example. There's this lady. I don't know if you hear her. Where her company name? Oh, man. Anyway, this company here in Jamaica, one of the top sanitation company right now. When you listen to her, how she started out, she herself used to be a worker. She used to work for another company, clean office and all of that. Hey, the woman who own her company now. How much of the top companies them? a she for our company are clean. So nothing wrong with them becoming one, is if they don't have the ambition. Because imagine you can be on the construction site, you lay your block and everything, and you might say, oh, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. You don't want to do nothing else. Not realizing that, guess what? Me can learn to go do that, learn to go do this, so me can become a contractor. And at the same thing with those people, a lot of them, they're just in a position, and because they're so comfortable in that position, they don't think that, hey, I am a secretary, I can become a manager, I can become this. They are so comfortable in a secretary post. I remember some time ago, I saw where they were talking about, it was something that was happening in government, and they were talking about typists. And I'm like, so typists still exist in a day like this? And I'm like, really? Them I talk about some, I mean, I said, so them people, are still there? But you still have them. Yeah, they don't pay them good. They really don't pay them good, and they have the hardest job, really and truly. But we just supposed to accept the fact that not everyone is going to become the lawyer. So you see, when your child let you know that they want to become this, they want to become, no matter, force certain things down their throat, because sometimes it's tearing you in the face, So guess what? I am raising a chef. I am raising a swimmer. I'm raising a dancer, a singer. And because you don't want to accept it, you waste your money. Saturday class, Sunday class, evening class, all sort of class you send the picnic. When all the child wanted to do was just go to swimming class, go to dancing class. That's all. And when you check it out sometimes, swimming, maybe I want $3,000 for the month or for the week. And then check it out. Every evening spend 2,000. Waste your money. Oh, that's what I hear also, blessed one, that they make good money in the US. But unfortunately, not here in Jamaica. If you're not a politician, you not make no good money. If you're not politician and certain thing, you're not gonna make no good money here. That's one thing for sure. And you see, when you look at the teachers, that is one thing. That is one thing. I remember I was asking my sister-in-law why no she decides that she got go school go become teacher. The young lady go on her teaching practice. One evening the girl come home. You see her ear all over the place. Me say, so oh your ear stays so you take taxi, yes. Me look on her in a car. A living mad woman she look like, Me look on her and I say, no man, I really so she take her she said she's tired, she tired. So the girl just drop in a school uniform and just sleep. The girl just drop, and within no time, me and the girl a just snore. Me say, no, sir. As so she tired, the pitney them make her go up in the classroom. And this is a young lady. She's 5'1", 5'1" or 5'2", short. And I like say she's short and fat, She's short and medium built. And she's 5'2". And here you have her, teaching some 8, 9 grader will hop tall and everything. And I'm like, okay, we feel it fair. Because when you look at that, when them have to go through in the classroom, hey, me run from that, At the fastest me ever run. If anybody here want a teaching paper to go buy, me have one to sell. Because from the, me don't know why me waste money go to school go get it. And it all it do, me not even know which part it there. I not even know where that degree there, but it is somewhere about the place. I wish me could have sell it, because if me could have sell it, me sell it long time. Because that is one of the biggest ways. And on a little money. Because after teaching practice, me say, hell to the no. They not disrespect them. Then treat them good. I remember when I was in Florida and I saw them, I was like, wow. They just look different. They dress different. The truck look clean. Everything different. Mind you get in a trouble like Miss Meadows. What me say? Me not get in a no trouble. You all right? No trouble. So we just, oh Lord, don't sell it. So me I do it, blessed one. I must about 4 years now. Me have a degree there, 4 or 5 years now. And then me not do nothing with it, Nothing me not do with it. Nothing. So right now, if me figure say me I go look at job, they're not even gonna want to give me a teaching job because they're going to look and they're going to say, but you have no experience. And I have this beautiful qualification and so forth, and no experience with it because of the classroom, because of children. And oh, it's funny, blessed one. Say me take up myself again. I do a next one now, And me I wonder, when me done with it, how me I go do it that 1 year? Because I don't know when me I go do it, I just saw it and me say, oh, that course they look nice, I mean never, what? Me I go do a degree in that something there. And I do it, and me I wonder, when me I go do with it, when me done? Because I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but nothing wrong when you have too much. Just have them and put them down. So that's just how it goes. But seriously, people, we just have to accept the truth when the truth is staring us in the face. Nobody pretend, say, it'll go get better. Because you see, sometimes when you pretend, you get yourself in a problem. When you pretend, you waste your time, your money, everything. At that time, when you pretend, I say, oh Lord, people, I'm an Adventist. I don't go to church as how I should, but I still say I'm an Adventist because I believe certain things. But one of the biggest turnoff for me is when I hear Christian people say that them married and then not live good with them spouse. When you hear people can come out and then you hear someone die, and them say, boy, I should have my such and such, or I should. I'm like, what the heck? What you just say? And these are the same set of people, when you go to church, you see them, and then look happy like everything sweet and dandy, like nothing now go on, And then behind, when somebody go drop out, you hear the person because they feel like they're in the comfort zone. They can utter certain things, not realizing that really and truly, you don't know what is happening in your relationship. And you hear say this man losing wife, and you're gonna say, boy, I should have my wife. And you have to wonder why. Because you see that same relationship earlier, the person realized that the relationship wasn't for them. They realize them and the person, even though they have children, they never say eye to eye. But they force it, all when the truth box them left, right, center, them not accept it. They ignore it. And now when the person in them 50s, them sit down, them a look back and them a say, if. Where it makes sense when you sit down and waste on the time, so. No waste on the time. When you see the truth, accept the truth and move on. I like some female and some man. Them know say they can never, and is either they have some problem going on so they won't be able to conceive, but yet still they must spend up the heap of money and they must try. Just accept the fact that, oh, guess what, I will never be a mother biologically, but guess what, me can go adopt one. Let me go and adopt one from early so I can have that one and give that one all the love that they deserve. But the person now is sit down, I waste their money, years on top of years. I go to this fertility clinic, that fertility year there all over, trying. Just accept the fact that, guess what? Maybe that road is not for you. So when you see the truth staring you in the face, nobody cover up your eye and say, oh no, me no want to see that. Me no want to see that. No do it. No do it. It remind me of the time when I got pregnant. People, this is it's so weird because as a female, when something take you by surprise, you don't want to accept it. Because I remember when I did my first pregnancy test, me see the tool stroke. Me I say, no man, something wrong with that 1 year. Me jump in on my car and go buy again. This time I buy two. And me take it two, me see the same thing. Me say, all right then. But we wait a little bit. Maybe if me go take one next one tomorrow or so, it'll go be different. And me go tomorrow again, me go up on the road, this time I buy one. Wait me some Aki or something another. And me take it and the same. This time it was a plus now instead of the two line. I'm like, oh Lord, when me because all along, from the very first one, the truth was there staring me in the face, say, hey, guess what, girl? You're pregnant, you're gone, you get catch. That was the truth that was staring me in my face. But I never want to accept it because it hit me by surprise. Me never want to accept it. So me jump in a my car, go in a pharmacy, go and waste my money now, go buy two more. Take the two, the same thing. All right, no, me still never want to accept it. And you know how it weird? I never went to doctor until I was almost 3 months. Because even when all of the pregnancy tests said, oh, you're pregnant, I never want to accept it. I was like, okay, my period I go come. Okay, it soon come. Okay, it soon come. And you feel a little cramp in your belly. Oh, yes, my period I come. Oh, all right. Just accept the truth when you see it staring at your face and just know, say, oh, this is it. Because you see, the time, hey, money, hey, you can save it. You can start to do certain things different. You have some people, they are in certain business and they will tell you, they will put in all the money in the business and it's like nothing now go on. Them nah see which part the money I go. Them are put in the money, them are put in the money, them are put in. Just accept it. Guess what? Maybe the business just now go work out. Maybe you need to come with a different plan. Try to form a different business. Because maybe oh Lord, sorry. Oh, that's what happens when you drink soup. Sorry, guys. Right. So just accept it. Say maybe the business won't work. So if you realize say I clothes you sell and you realize say nobody now buy your clothes them and you did they buy up and you say, oh, maybe them are too old fashioned. Let me go buy another set. And you go spend more money now, go buy some more. And you realize say no, hey, just accept it. Maybe the clothes business is not for you. Maybe what you need to start to do now is go in cosmetic, go in the hair business, go in the transportation, do something different. Because a lot of times it stare people in the face, say this business will never work out. And because this is what they love to do, they will tell you that, oh, but a clothes me like sell. Me love clothes, me love ear, me love the ear. Oh, try to do something else. You'd be surprised to know that, okay, then I decide that I'm going to try the farming. Me go get two goat. You realize that you're good at it. You realize say you get two goat. Next year, you realize say you have four. And I just saw it just a grow, it just a grow, it just a grow. So sometimes when you see things not working out and it's staring you in the face, accept the truth and try to come up with a different plan. Just move on from that. Just know, say, guess what? That will not work. Maybe that, try do something different. You have some people, they are going to school and they said that oh, guess what? I want to become an accountant. I want to become a manager. And they're doing their courses and they're failing. They want to become an attorney. They're failing like crazy. And maybe they see this course put up, and they say, you know what, let me go and try this. Oh, this is strategic management. Let me try strategic management. Or, okay, let me try social work. And they go and they try it. And A, A plus. When all along they're in college now for 2 years, and all along all they were getting is C, fail. C, they barely I get a B plus or a B minus. And now when they see something, they go and try it. Maybe that's all you're supposed to do sometimes. Just change from the original. Come up, go to plan A, you mode plan A, go to plan B. When you realize that plan A don't work out, go to the next one. You have some females in a relationship, and them in a the relationship with one man. And guess what? Them know so the relationship can't go work out, But because the man have money, they must stick it out. No. Just leave. Just leave. Because of the same thing with this 16-year-old that I was speaking about earlier. Her grandmother did not want to accept the truth that she had a boyfriend. When she was doing the interview, she was saying, I don't know boyfriend, them are just friend. When you're young and you have, when you're young, you're going to have your little friend, and what is it? It's a boy. Just simple accept it. You know what, say certain things. You have some mothers, they will realize that the son is gay and they don't want to accept it. Man, him all right. Him just act so. Nothing, I mean, and when they look, you don't have no girlfriend. No. So a pure boy, yeah. They sit and stare them in the face. But because they don't want, just accept it. He is that, him not go change. He is that, so just accept it. I have a lady, her one child, daughter, got married to another woman. And when the woman no got the wedding, she not talk to her pitney. And I'm like, why you gonna put yourself through all of that a headache, heartache? Because of the life. Just understand, you can grow them up the right and proper way. You can carry them at church. You can carry them at Sabbath school. You can have Bible study with them. You can have devotion, everything you can do the right way. But you see, when they reach of a certain age, you can dictate to them the life that they're supposed to live. What I realize is happening is that this generation, they love to explore. They love to try out new things. And you see, because they love to try out new things, whole heap of them go try and get catch. Whole heap of them, then go try and then get catch. So you have some of them, them with it. But he never did stay like that, Remember when he used to go to high school, he did have girlfriend. So I don't know, oh no, he end up with that. And then guess what? They went to university. When they go into university, especially if I the one up poppy inside, the one around the corner, not the one on the main they go. You see the one around the corner? You see that one? Where them have all of the lovely parties and all of them things there? Oh Lord. Just understand that they are going to be, them are go, boy, them are going to see something. And sometimes at the grace of God hold some of them. Let them not do certain things. The grace of God. So when you realize what they're doing, just accept the truth. Nobody try pretty it up. At the end of the day, you're going to feel shame like dog. But guess what? It is still your child. Love them just the same. Accept it and just live. Because you'd be surprised to know that maybe a couple years down the line, it's just a phase. You see them going right back to square one. Go and love them woman or go and love them man. So just accept the truth. Not try pretty up nothing. You do one work and every day you wonder why your boss and you're in a problem. You spoil how much paper you have to print one document. You realize that you have to print the one document 50 times. They might tell you that you're not a good writer. You're not this. Just accept it that guess what? Maybe that job is not for you. Maybe you're supposed to be in a different position. Because whole heap of people them run down the big money, the big paying jobs, And you see when them get it, they can't do the work. Why they can't do the work? Because it's not for them. They know what they're capable of. But because they want the money, they decide that they're going to go there. And when them go there now, they realize that they can't perform. People are say how them don't know what them do and all of that. Which one is better? doing something that don't pay you a lot, or going for the job where you get the bag of money, but yet still people telling you that you can't work, you don't know what you do, you don't know the job. Every day you and your boss in argument. Which one is better? You have to look at life that way. So anytime you realize certain things, and just accept it. Nobody pretty it up. Just accept it and move on with it, because it will save your money. It will save your money. Because you see, right now, my girlfriend, she has said the art at Runner Bay if is free. She said the only thing is that you have to pay some fee and so forth and nothing more. And she said she gonna save a whole heap of money when she send him down there for go learn the cooking, for go get him papers. Because she said if she did for send him a UE, go study law or medicine, how much money she have to go pay. And know when him gonna. So just accept it. Because if she decided, that, guess what? Me I go send him my UE still, even though he tell me say he want to become a chef, me I go send him my UE. Me I go spend the $1 million for the school fee a year. Force it down. And then you check a stock. You pay the $1 million or the one point something. When grades come out, you realize that all the boy get a C's or fail, him have to go repeat. Waste of money. Waste of money, when you could easily well accept it that, okay, this is what he want to do, so let me encourage him and so forth, so him can do what he want to do, so he can be happy. You have a lot of children, they don't speak to their parents because what they said is that all throughout their years, the parent want to live their life for them. Meaning, the parent want to tell them what kind of job they're supposed to do, what type of man or woman they're supposed to talk to or married to, how they're supposed to dress, which church they're supposed to go, and all of that. So because of that, it's just like they will send a message, a telephone call, because they know if they go in the present of their mother argument, because the mother gonna say, look from when me tell you if you go do this and you not do it. Look from when me tell you if you go. So just accept the truth. Missy people are going to talk about now with this 16-year-old. 16-year-old, where she do her work? Oh, 16-year-old, where she do it? Oh, she's not the first. She's not the first, and she's not going to be the last. And until the people in power decided that they're going to put in laws, and it not going to stop. It not going to stop. You're still going to pass the young boys them at the traffic light. And when you ask them why they're not going to school, they're going to tell you the bag of story. And I can guarantee that some politician pass them there and they not pay them no mind. You're still going to go in the supermarket, and when you go in the supermarket, you're going to realize that it's a child packing your bag. And when you look at the time, you wonder, but wait, when if I'm going to school, or I'm not going to school, or am I working at Mr. Chin shop? I remember when they had was it the Brazil World Cup, and they were talking about the ball, and the company, they found out that where they produced them, they were using child labor, and they were talking one bag, and I'm like, okay, yep, it's going to be like that now because it's a big company. People realize, but we have to understand in Africa, China, South every single country, it is something that is happening. It is happening. And a lot of people, they try to turn a blind eye. They pretend, say it not happen. Here in Jamaica, for one, we see the guy on the side, and we know where the boy up to, But guess what? Because it not affect we turn a blind eye. We pretend so we don't know. We don't accept the truth. Say, hey, guess what? You knew about it from the get-go. But because we don't want nobody come knock down for we door, we don't want to live in a misery. We turn a blind eye to it. And me know, me not afraid for talk. Me know say, right now, that is one of the reasons why our crime situation here in Jamaica is so bad. Guys, please hit the like button for me, please. 85 individuals, 11 likes. Wow. Please hit the like button for me, please. I know that is one of the reasons why our situation is so bad because of fear. You see, me can't tell you, whole heap away. We see certain things, including me too. We see it, but we turn a blind eye to it because we don't want nobody if you go say we are informer. We don't want nobody when time we are walk on the road if we take something and go knock we. We don't want to hear pie pie. So we turn a blind eye to it. And that is the reason why it is getting out of control, especially with the chopper and them people there in a job. But guess what? Me look on it and me say, life I feel live. My life is more important because I can tell you, if you as a Jamaican citizen decided that you're going to report certain things that you see happening, maybe when you go to that police station and you say to that officer, guess what? Me know say Sunday down the road I do this and that. Me know say Harry down the road I do this and that. Maybe tomorrow you think say, oh, I just the police officer. I tell. Maybe tomorrow no, you realize say, yes, yeah, get some bad eye. You hear them I say, inform of it. And you wonder what go on. Somebody know. Then next week, pow, you drop. You wonder why. Because here in Jamaica, you can go to the police station, you tell them, and sometimes those same officers will take up the phone and make a phone call. Yo, watch yourself, what that you do. Or how you make such and such know what you do. That's how it happened. And I don't know if you all follow the case that happened last year, the Klansman case that was before the court. Because with that case, you realize that officers were involved in it. Them know things, then call and tell. And sometimes you wonder, how you hear say, them a go up on certain raid. And when they reach, say certain things used to go on in another corner there. And when they reach around there, you say they no find nothing. You say, no man, that not right. Hey, somebody call them already and tell them, hey, Red Stripe, come in, pack up. So them gone. We fi bury. We fi hide. I saw it go. So we are living in fear. So because of that, we don't accept the truth. We don't accept what we see on the street. You don't accept what you hear because they will tell you, say them a do that. And guess what? You're not going to accept it. You're going to pretend say you're not here. And you're going to run. You're going to run. Because you know that, hey, more my life. I want to live comfortable. I want to be able to go to the movie. I want to be able to go to dinner. I want to be able to go to the beach. I want to be able to drive on the street any time of the day without anyone attacking me. And because of that, you just pretend say you know see certain things. You pretend say you know see the politician will come and I tell you say, all right, then me go give you $10,000. Me go give you $5,000. Just pretend say you, oh no, but then go on. You pretend so they never come to you and say that. Or you collect it, you go do it. You know say you're not supposed to do it, but guess what? Fear. So you collect it, you go, you put your X where you want to put it, you dip your finger. Then can't tell you say you never go do it, but you collect it because you don't want at the end of the day for them to say that they come offering you this and you never accept it. So you are going to realize that certain things is happening. You might not want to say, okay, me involve or so. But you see, the funny thing is when you really look at it, most of us we're involved. And let me tell you the reason why I said we are involved. Because I might know, say, down your road, area do this. Me not do nothing about it. What is that? You might know, say, that young girl get the job as an ice cream server. She's just 16. As much as how she put on her makeup and she look big, she's just 16. What is that? You might see the guy, the little children, them on the street side, wiping the windshield and everything. You know that they're supposed to be in school. You ask them, they will tell you. If they don't come and do this, if they go in their community, they're going to be in problem. What is that? You're involved, you know. So as much as we don't want to accept it, we just have to accept it sometime that we know what is going on. We are a part of it. Whether or not we want to accept the truth, it is just what it is. But because of fear, a lot of us, we turn a blind eye. We pretend so we don't see it. We pretend so we don't know, say, the 38-year-old man, they were the 14-year-old. We pretend so we don't know, say, that man over there, him the pan him phone a twang. And when you hear him pan him phone a twang, you know what him a do. But because you want peace, you want to live comfortable, you don't do that. And that's the reason why Jamaica is going to continue to be the way it is, because of fear, the fear that we have to go through. The fear of knowing that you can go to the police station, you can report a crime, and on your way home, you drop just like that. The fear of knowing that the same officer that you might be talking to is the same officer that might meet you outside one away or something and do something to you. That is how it is. So anytime every single one of us start to accept the truth of this world, it will be a much better place. Anytime we start, you're going to realize that you start save money, peace of mind, you start to live comfortable. When night come, you can go to your bed, you sleep in peace. When you look at the person that is next to you, hello, Nick Wayne Reed, hello, Berwa, this one, V. That person that is lying next to you, you know, if you look and wonder, what me I do with the crosses in my bed? Or what me I do with this a person? Boy, just accept it. If you know, say, you know what, that's smaddy, they run this smaddy. Nobody go use the person, run this smaddy. And you know, sometimes, oh, it's funny, you see the same person, them sometime, you know, you might be with somebody, you run that person, and you go pick up somebody else, you know. And you see, when you pick up the next person, you realize, oh no, what the heck is this? Oh, you realize, so you start run fast and bolt. And you run, and sometimes you run right back to the person who you did a refuse from day one. And when you realize all along, maybe that person have everything, maybe not have certain things, you know, but most of what you're looking for, you realize that that person have it. And you run, I hide, I run. Hey, just accept it. You have some man here at Jamaica, you know, you hear them and they literally will tell you, say, right now, any woman where they get from overseas, they not stop until they can marry the woman there so the woman can carry them a foreign. And then we did it and them attack and oh, you're gonna marry her if you get your visa. No man, me like her man. That's why me go marry her man. No man, I'm my catty that me love her. And you wonder, you know, and then all along you hear them talk about green card, green card, green card. And you hardly hear them talk about the woman, and mostly green card them talk about. So you wonder, okay then, the woman here, you know, say all the man want a green card, you know, but guess what? She insists that, okay, I want to marry me, I'm going to marry him. I'm going to have a husband. So they go, get married, misery. Because you know, say all the man didn't want a green card. No, the man getting green card in gone left you. Just did accept it from day one. Because you hear when him used to talk. You realize a green card he used to talk about. You realize. So just accept it. Ian Martin, what's up? Nothing. Cannot see you. No, you're not going to see me. That's the reason why I am lady in the dark. I am always in the dark. So you're not going to see me. But thank you so much for joining. Just understand that you're going to hear my voice, but you won't be seeing my face. So The truth will set you free. Simple put it like that. The truth will set you free. Hey, you know what I realize? You have one heap of people. Them sit down every day. Them sit down pan TikTok, pan Facebook, pan YouTube. And when you wonder, you say, what you watch? Oh, them just them video and you sit down and you say, so oh, you have to use your phone. You spend so much hours in your phone, sorry, and you now make no money off of it. And then every day you hear them, oh, me want money, me broke, me broke, me broke. You see, if you love social media that much, try and make money off of it. Me not see the reason why you have some people sit down, them a do live 4, 5, 6 times for the day, and yet still them a come and a beg money. Hey, you love it that much for you sit down, I do live 4, 5. Love it that much to make sure so you start make some money off of it. Because anything that you're going to spend 3 hours, 4 hours to do, make sure that that is a job. So if you're going to sit on your platform for 4 hours, make sure that you're getting paid for it. Make sure so at the end of the week, end of the month, you have something to show for it. I was watching this gentleman that operates a charity here in Jamaica, and he was driving up and down, and it seemed like his AC in his car wasn't working. And in the live, he was saying that he hopes somebody will go fix him AC for him. And I'm like, oh Lord. Because just accept the truth. The man come, the man talk. He wants somebody to fix his AC. At that time job. That is his job right now. So you see, anytime you realize certain things and you accept it, life will be much better for you. You're gonna realize that what people doing, it now go at your head. It now go at your head. And anytime they realize that it is going to be so much better, you're going to have people, they're not going to sit and watch what that person over there is doing, what that one is doing, because they accept the fact that not everyone is going to be rich, not everyone is going to make one bag of money using social media, not everyone is going to go places. But at the end of the day, you will be able to make the impact that you can, whether it be by 4, 5, 6, reaching that small number of individuals, you're going to make it. So just accept it. But you see, when you don't accept it, that, oh, guess what? I am not going to be this. You're going to realize that you're going to live bitter. You're going to realize that every little thing people do, you're going to complain, you're going to want to cuss out people. But as I said before, the truth shall set you free. It's such a pity this 16-year-old, her grandmother, her aunt, or all her family members, they never accept the truth to realize that this young lady, she are forced to become a woman. She are run down adulthood. It's such a pity they never realized that, because if they did and try to intervene, maybe she would be here today. If they just sit her down and explain to her that just wait on time. No worry about the fact that grandma might need this money or need that medication, or don't worry about that. That is not for you to focus on now. Focus on your education. Go to school. Try to make something. That is what you're supposed to focus on. It's such a pity no one said that to her, because maybe if they did, she would be around today. Maybe she wouldn't go get that job where man of your follow her go home, and then that go happen. Maybe when they realize what was happening with the neighbor, maybe if them sit her down, maybe the neighbor wouldn't get nothing or go get involved, go get jealous over her. So just accept the truth and know that anytime you do, your life will be much better. You will live far better than before. So guys, please hit the like button for me, please. 1461 individuals. Can you get me to 20 likes before I get off? Oh Lord, I'm definitely coming off now. 2 hours, I sit down here chat for, Papa. Only come this summer and go watch show. We can go watch the movie again. Might as well. Me just go on my bed. Anyway, we don't give me no like, so it's okay. Thank you so much for joining. And it was a pleasure being with you. But I have to go to my bed because I just realized that I'm sitting here talking for 2 hours. But people, please, just know, you see, if you don't accept the truth, somewhere down the line, it'll go come and it'll go lick you in your face. Simple put it like that. So for to live a better life, just accept the truth. So if you realize certain things, accept it. Try to change it. Maybe you will be able to, maybe you won't. But life is what it is. No make nothing to stress you out. No make where you have to start a swallow pill 3 times for the day because your pressure up or this because you don't want to accept what is staring you in the face. So thank you so much for joining. Good night, everyone. Blessings. Thank you so much, Miss Grant. Thank you so much for staying with me for 2 hours. Really appreciate it. Guys, please hit the like button all. Good night. Adios.